let's talk about your sound. Next to our voice and our performance, what are we selling? As professional voice actors, we are selling our sound, and it is our responsibility to make sure that it is right, that we are delivering professional quality audio every single time we are sending a voiceover file. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Mark Scott, and thanks for checking out another voiceover tip. You know, Tony Robbins is famous for a quote that says, "It's not a lack of resources, it's a lack of resourcefulness that is standing in your way." And that is absolutely true when it comes to the sound quality of your voiceover work. You know, we all love to go and spend money on performance coaches to get our performance better. We work with coaches to help us on our read and staying conversational and learning how to interpret scripts. We also love to spend money with great demo producers to produce really great demos, essential to our success. But one of the areas where a lot of voice actors fall short and where they fail to make the right investments is in their studio and their sound. And there's absolutely no reason for that because there are so many amazing resources that are available to you to get things right. Right off the bat, I can already hear it. Some of you are saying, "But Mark, I can't afford it." Well, here's another way of looking at it. Are you sure that you can't afford it? Because if you're putting out bad audio in your auditions, that's probably why you're not booking. If you're putting out bad audio to your clients, that may be why they're not coming back for a second, third, fourth, and 10th job. You can't afford to have bad sound. And making an investment up front and getting your sound dialed in could be the difference between booking and not booking. So use the resources that are available to you. You know, a lot of people, when asked the question about what is the best microphone or what is your dream microphone, a lot of people talk about getting a Neumann. They want the TLM 103. Let me tell you something. For the last number of years, before I moved into the space that I'm in now, if I had a Neumann, which a lot of people consider to be a gold standard, I would have never booked a voiceover job for the last decade, in all honesty, because it doesn't work in my space. The point that I'm trying to make is it's not always about the equipment that you buy. Lots of times it's about the space that that equipment is in. There is far too much for us as voice actors to know to be experts in this, which is why there are resources that are out there to help you. Nobody expects you to know everything about picking the right equipment, setting up your audio chain, getting your studio dialed in, working with acoustics and sound control, and of course, learning how to be a masterful editor with whatever software that you choose. And that is why there are resources that are out there that are available for you. One of the best investments that I made in my last studio space, I moved into a 2-bedroom apartment. I set up the spare bedroom to record. The sound was terrible and I wasn't sure what to do. Now, I could have spent hours, literally hours and hours and hours and hours watching YouTube videos and trying to figure it out for myself, but my time has value. And so instead of doing that, I paid a couple of $100 to somebody else to have their expertise and to let them get it sorted out for me. I turned to Uncle Roy of Antland Productions, and in a couple of hours, he literally got my space dialed in to where I would have never been able to do it in probably with a month of research. He got my sound dialed in. He got my studio sounding the way that it needed to sound, and he got my audio software set up for me. It was one of the smartest investments that I made because as soon as that was done, I was immediately able to start booking voiceovers. If I had waited and tried to figure it out on my own, that whole entire time, I would have never been able to record in the space because it didn't sound right. You need to make investments in your sound. If you are going to make it as a professional voice actor, you can't fake it in the sound department. With resources like Uncle Roy, Dan Leonard, George Whittam, Dan Friedman, to name a few, there are a lot of different people that are available to you to help you get your sound dialed in. And sometimes it's just a matter of booking a 1 or 2 hour consultation with them to have them go through and get everything lined up. Talk to them before you go out and make investments in thousands of dollars worth of equipment. Make sure that you're getting the right equipment. Make sure that you're getting a microphone that is suited to your space and suited to your voice. I use a 416. I love my 416. I know a lot of people that would never record with a Sennheiser 416 because it doesn't match their voice. Talk to somebody that knows. That is how you're going to make those determinations so that you're getting the right equipment. You're getting the right interface, you're using the right audio editing software, and you're using it in the right way. And most importantly, you have your space dialed in so that you are producing good quality sound. Don't say that you can't afford to make the investment because I say that you can't afford to not make it. The sooner that you get that sound dialed in, the sooner that you are going to start being able to book. Bad sound on your auditions is going to make a negative impression every single time, and those are hard to get over. So if you haven't done it lately, or if you've never done it before, maybe it's time to book a consult with a professional to help you get your sound dialed in so that you know that you're delivering the best quality voiceovers possible. Thanks so much for watching this tip. As always, if you've got something that you would like me to talk about in an upcoming video, send an email to mark@markscottvoiceover.com or leave it in the comments below. And don't forget to check out years worth of coaching resources on my website at markscottcoaching.com.